Hey, what's up, Card Kings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy, Scott Leonard, back at it again with another live stream. Today, I have a crazy playlist for you guys. Starting off with a Hassan Piker video, going over the revenue leaks for YouTube and Twitch. I honestly don't consider this a leak because Charlie just kind of revealed it himself. He's revealing his own analytics. But it is fascinating to see how much money some of these people are making streaming on these platforms. After that, we're going to be watching some of the videos Mike Essa from DDE posted. Apparently, he left DDE, so we'll be watching his video of him leaving DDE, and we'll watch his first video on his new channel. Homie started a new channel, already has 100,000 subscribers, so congratulations to him. After that, we will be watching a video from the person who purchased my old car. He is now making videos with the car, so I want to see what he's been up to. We'll check that out as well. So I got a action-packed fucking stream for you guys today. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button because streams are only going to be getting better and better each time. But with that, let's go ahead and start this Hassan Piker video. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Going to YouTube originally, where I thought if YouTube actually is smart enough to listen to Ludwig, that they could potentially make some serious quality of life changes and therefore make.
And you guys have to mind me, I'm also working at the same time, so I might be jumping between screens here.
I see people
Now let's talk about Twitch versus YouTube streaming revenue from Moist Critical.
debate a lot what's better to stream on YouTube or Twitch, and it's a question I get asked a lot because I'm like Constantine the man.
Yeah, exactly. Who gives a fuck about the money when you're rich as fuck? You sounded like a liberal. I ain't about this capitalist ass take. Oh, I want to die.
It's easy to become a hater though, because these guys are making millions of dollars doing. I don't want to say nothing, but I mean, some of us are busting our ass in real jobs, you know.
I should never bring up anything. Congratulations, you are woke of the day, chatter. You got it. You won it. Young, dumb suck. You win woke of the day. 29 month subscriber. Stop being.
If you're just joining the stream, we are watching Hassan Piker. I'm not a fan of Hassan Piker, so I know a lot of you guys might jump out as soon as you see him on the stream. But I thought this video was interesting, and I wanted to see his take on it.
Brandon, for a second, at least try. Okay.
That was disgusting.
I think other people want it too. Rashida Tlaib pays money for appearances? No. It wasn't Rashida Tlaib that was paying. No, it was a 501c4.
One thing I really hate is when streamers say they're going to make a video about a certain topic,
which is understandable,
and then they start their video and they go off on a crazy tangent and they don't get to the fucking topic at hand.
Worlds here because I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
And Hassan tends to do that, man. He tends to start a fucking video like how he did. Click on it, start the video, pause it, and then start talking about something completely different for like 20 fucking minutes.
Multi-stream. I am the future. I'm the chimera.
Oh, and just some disclosure here. I already watched the original video from Moist Critical, but like I said, I wanted to see what Hassan's take on it is.
Pros and cons to each platform, but if you do both of them at the same.
It is pretty funny that, yes, the guy that's been paying me for 29 months is complaining that I have money. Like, no, it wasn't races. No.
Same time you create the perfect stew. It's the chemical X to streaming. I have said since switching to multi-streaming, every single person should be multi-streaming.
I agree with him. I don't understand why you wouldn't multi-stream. Look, I just started streaming like 3 weeks ago, and originally I streamed one day on YouTube, and I realized like, well, okay, streaming on YouTube, yeah, I might get a few views, but what's the point if there's other platforms that have different audiences? Why don't I stream on the other platforms as well? It took me literally one day to figure out how to stream to the other platforms simultaneously. And sure, it costs a little bit of money. It costs like $10 a month, I think, if you're using something like Restream. But it's worth it because now I have my content being shot out on all 3 platforms, and I see my growth on all 3 platforms. So Charlie's 100% right here. There's no point in just streaming to one platform. I think it's stupid at this point.
Don't exist anymore except for on Kick, and even that I think is gone. There are no Twitch contracts. There are no YouTube contracts. They've gone extinct, like the saber-toothed tiger. You know, like they have wiped their ass with contracts to creators. So I think you are making a big mistake if you just marry yourself to one of those platforms instead of just doing both, because you can. When people talk about this subject, they only give
the only thing I do want to point out here about this video is Charlie is very biased as well. He only mentions YouTube and Twitch instead of mentioning Kick, Rumble, all of the other platforms that also include streaming, X. So right now I'm streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and Kick.
Basic rundown, like the nutsack summary of pros and cons. I haven't seen anyone really go over numbers. I'm going to go over.
Speaking of subscriptions, by the way, the amount of money that you spend for the amount of hours that I stream comes down to like 2 cents. Okay, you're giving me 2 cents for a month for every hour that I stream. Just so you remember that, less than 2 cents. So shut the up and
It's ironic that coming from a quote-unquote socialist. This is the reason why I decided to watch this video, by the way. It's not because I am in agreement with Hassan. In fact, I'm completely against everything that Hassan stands for. But I wanted to watch the video because for a guy who's such a fucking quote-unquote socialist communist, he definitely has a fucking agenda when it comes to pushing his stream, you know? And I want to see what he's going to say when Charlie mentions that he made like $80,000 on a fucking 4-hour stream. Like, that to me is crazy. And this reaction that Hassan is doing right now, he has 25,000 fucking live viewers, which is also fucking bonkers. I don't know how these guys got so fucking popular. They don't do anything. They just yap. Anyone can yap.
Any of you don't do that, and that's fine. Some do purely for the purpose of supporting and
in the case of Hassan, he's not even that entertaining.
You don't even get to skip ads anymore because I don't serve ads anymore because I don't have a contract anymore.
Over numbers. And I really think that the numbers here tell a very complete story of why multi-streaming should be the norm.
I'm sorry.
FYI, to the people watching on YouTube, I see a few of you in here. This video, I'm only going to watch this one video about Hassan and Charlie, and then I'm going to go into some car content. I see you're on YouTube, so you're probably on my channel because of the car content. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're going to be watching a video from Mike Essa. Apparently, he left DDE and he started his own channel. And the channel is like not car related, but it's just about his life. And I just want to see what he's up to. And then after that, we have a video from the guy who bought my car. The guy who bought my car started a channel and he's posting videos now. So I wanted to see what he's posting with the car. That's pretty interesting. So you guys stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button.
Poor third worlder. Bitch, I never said you have to give me money. Calm down. Okay, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those who chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp.
For streamers, it's in their best interest, and for viewers too, because then viewers have a choice on, do they want to watch it on Twitch where they're going to have a much more interactive chat experience, or do they want to watch it on YouTube where they don't care about the chat experience because it's a lot more dog shitty there. It's basically non-existent chat culture on YouTube streaming. But
he's 100% right there. You fucking YouTubers, I see the numbers showing me that there's people watching and you guys never fucking say anything in chat. You know how annoying that is? Meanwhile, the guys that join from Kick be like fucking yapping like crazy in the fucking chat. And the worst part is with Restream, I can't reply to the people on Kick. I can see what they say, but I can't reply. Like when I type into the fucking chat box, it doesn't show up in Kick. So it's actually kind of frustrating and counterintuitive. I wish that the YouTubers and the Twitch streamers would fucking reply more. I do get a few comments from Twitch viewers, but it's usually Kick. Kick is like the most active one.
the playback.
Writing on the drama, losing revenue, can't debate like a proper political content creator, gets canceled by everyone outside his own parasocial bubble of friends that he checks on every 2 minutes.
There might be a reason for that, though. Maybe there's less competition on Kick for people streaming at the times that I'm streaming, so
Nate Simply,
not sure, but I definitely get more engagement on Kick.
Area 51's escape, thank you for the 5 gifted. As squared forever, thank you for the 50 bones. Yeah, I've fallen off so hard that I reached a new peak. I've fallen off so hard that in the process of you and your favorite content creators communities like active participation in trying to cancel me, even though they're supposed to be.
Hassan is yapping about something that's not related to the goddamn video. Why do you click on a video, you name your fucking stream, reacting to the Twitch, YouTube leaks, revenue leaks, and then you're talking about something completely different?
So free speech that they love debating and hand-holding and maybe doing more to open neo-Nazis. In that process, not only did I actually reach
We're supposed to be talking about Twitch revenue, and he's talking about neo-Nazis. Come on. That's why I hate watching this guy's clips.
new peak viewership record on election night and was the only leftist progressive content creator on a sea of right-wing content creators, botted and not botted content lists. I also got to deliver a speech
This fucking
at
guy.
Oxford Union, Cambridge Union, got positive coverage from virtually every mainstream media outlet out there in that process.
With the fucking Shure mic.
That
Lately, I see everybody using these goddamn Shure mics. It makes me want to fucking buy a fucking Shure.
There he goes.
You think the audio quality is going to be that much better?
Not propaganda, you idiot. It's just what the truth is.
Homie said, this is not propaganda, you idiot. Everything you do is propaganda, motherfucker.
What do you mean? This is a poop sock. Yep. Okay. There you go. Take a week off. You're so invested in your hug box, in your own personal echo chamber, that you literally think me accurately telling you what has happened since this failed initiative to get me banned off this platform is considered propaganda and a twisting of the truth. It's not a twisting of the truth. It's just the truth. But hey, have fun. Kind of ironic that you of all people talk about the truth. I know. I'm going to watch Okay Buddy after. Okay, calm down. 98 days. He's not a bitter ex-gaming viewer.
If he keeps yapping, I'm going to skip ahead.
Here for a very long time. Obviously used to be a fan back in the day and is no longer a fan and has lost his damn mind that he thinks that like I'm the one who's hug boxed and not him. I'm the one who's hug boxed and not the guy who's literally like, why won't anybody cancel this guy? Oh, I'm so mad.
Somebody cancel this fucking guy.
I'm gonna watch
Please.
I don't care. Okay, sick, man. You're actually correct. On streaming spaces, I was like, why does everyone hate Hassan? But outside of the streamer bubble, people are actually neutral to agree to like you for the most part. Yes. But good luck explaining that when there's a sea of fuck Hassan nonsense on YouTube from the filthiest drama peddlers out there.
Is a lot smoother, a lot higher quality, and you can rewind it, which is a nice quality of life change. Also, it's a lot better on mobile. Twitch on mobile has been a disaster for me for as long as I've tried to watch Twitch on my phone. Also, the ads on Twitch, they're getting outrageous. YouTube streaming doesn't have nearly as many ads, which is a nice breath of fresh air. Like, there are real pros and cons to both, but these are just the basics. And these talking points have been worn out more than my bussy after eating anything with spice in it. So I'm not just going to be
The other thing is Moist Critical. I don't know how he comes up with these fucking phrases. He just makes shit up on the fucking whim. He said it's more spicy than his butt, his asshole after eating fucking whatever the fuck he just said. This guy's always making up like crazy. He's just like, I don't know. That's the one thing I gotta give to these guys. Yapping. I said yapping is easy, but it really isn't that easy to yap consistently and just come up with fucking crazy stuff to say off the top of your head. And these guys are pretty good at it. Moist Critical more so than Hassan. Hassan, I feel like, is kind of boring.
baby bird.
Occasionally, he's funny, though. I gotta admit it. I used to subscribe, but he's just gone too far left.
I want to show you the numbers. I want to bring up my biggest, most profitable stream I ever did on Twitch and then break it down a little bit. It was in 2022 when Moist Esports won the Rocket League Major, the Spring Major. Still one of the best moments I've ever had streaming. I peaked at 75,000 live viewers. It was a very long stream that I did, and it took home 11.7K for that whole stream.
So he streamed 13 hours. It says he streamed 13 hours. He had 75,142 people watching the stream live. Average viewers were 25,000. So that means at any concurrent moment, the average was 25. The peak, the max amount was 75,000. Unique viewers, 374,000. That means that 374,000 people clicked on the stream, watched it for a few seconds, and left. He gained 1,918 subscribers, and he made $11,000 on that fucking stream. $11,170.95. Fuck.
Roughly 2,000 subs, but most of it came through ads, and most of those subs were primes. Subbing on Twitch is fun.
Now, I just said fuck, and I'm kind of in shock with the $11,000, but wait until he goes into the YouTube fucking stream. It was only 4 hours long. You're gonna be fucking shocked when you get to that.
Far more common than members joining on YouTube. Membership on YouTube is the equivalent of a Twitch sub where someone on YouTube pays $1. So like a tier 1 sub on YouTube for my channel is $1. On Twitch the minimum's $5, but it's the same concept. You pay money and it's a subscription basically. And that is so much more common on Twitch. So 2,000 subs on that Twitch stream is more than I've ever got through a YouTube live stream by a large margin. And 11.7K is the most profitable stream I ever had in my entire 7 years on Twitch.
Well, the question is, on YouTube, when you do a membership subscription, what is the benefit of doing that? Like, what do you actually fucking get? I don't think you get anything for the most part. That's why it's not popular.
Actually streamed on Justin TV before it became Twitch. I used to do like World at War Zombies on there and shit, but then I took like a long hiatus and then came back in like 2016. But this was the biggest stream I've ever done. I then switched to multi-streaming last year. And what I've learned is Twitch is much higher potential to earn money while live than YouTube. And it's
Yep. That's precisely the reason why people still choose to stream on Twitch. I told you this already. The moment that you see an exodus of content creators organically moving to YouTube because they can generate more revenue on YouTube rather than organically move to Twitch when their YouTube contracts are up, that's when you know Twitch is over. Okay?
Okay, Hassan's about to look like an idiot now because he said this before watching the next part.
Okay? I've said this for years. People will go to places where they have more visibility.
Correction, more like an idiot.
TikTok. People will go to places where they have where they generate more revenue. Twitch.
It's because of things like the Twitch Primes, which have become a pretty integral part of the Twitch ecosystem, and ads.
Problem with the YouTube is that YouTube, from a viewer experience, is probably better because you can just like, if you have premium, you can just literally watch while not, having the video open. You can scroll back. You can scroll forward. There's a lot of functionality on YouTube that is better. I say this as someone who primarily consumes live streams on YouTube. Okay? Having said that, however, YouTube does not have the same community fostering tools. This is why I was very interested in Ludwig going to YouTube originally.
Forgot to mention something. There is a video I dropped on my YouTube channel yesterday. Complete fucking banger. The Lily Phillips video. We're going to be reacting to that one too as well. Just a heads up.
Smart enough to listen to Ludwig that they could potentially make some serious quality of life changes and actually focus on community building on YouTube and therefore make a better environment for live streaming. They would also have to obviously tweak the in my opinion, they would have to tweak like the visibility as well. But YouTube focused on in the other direction. Instead of long form content, YouTube focused on shorter form content, specifically TikTok. YouTube wanted to make a TikTok competitor,
which sucks,
by making YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts sucks.
I think that is the YouTube's lack of interest in like fixing live streaming made it so that people would then inevitably turn to Twitch again, especially when their contracts are over.
Actually has more ads than YouTube, and thus, since more ads are playing, that's more money being generated from those ads to the streamers. There's so many ads on Twitch. They pump ads out the wazoo, and they are so intrusive. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of years Twitch integrates a system into their player that has like eye tracking capability, so if a viewer looks away during an ad break, it'll pause the
Black
ad
Mirror
until
shit.
their eyes are glued right back to it to finish the ad. It's brutal, but it does have higher earning potential while live for those streamers that have all of these ad breaks that are going on. So Twitch has a higher earning potential through live content.
Charlie giving Twitch CEO new ideas, bro. Chill the fuck out, dog.
The problem with Twitch is that when you finish your live stream and it creates the fucking VOD, nobody goes back and watches those fucking VODs. Whereas on YouTube, and he's going to explain this in a moment, but I just want to elaborate on it before he does that. On YouTube, when you finish live streaming, the video gets posted to your channel, and that video gets tons of fucking views after it's done.
Yo, calm down, Charlie.
And the VODs on Twitch don't make any money. Like, they just don't. I don't even know if they're monetized. And if they are, I don't know if streamers even see a penny of that. Like, not a single one of those clams makes it to a streamer's pockets through the VODs. But on YouTube, it's a totally different story. My most successful stream on YouTube isn't the one I just had at the Game Awards with over 110,000 live viewers, which is my biggest stream by viewer metrics. The most profitable stream I've ever done, the most profitable anything I've ever done, is this stream right here, my Starfield
4.7 million views, streamed 1 year ago. I'm playing Starfield.
stream. During the stream, I had 31,000 average viewers with a peak of 38K, which is a big stream. That is a big stream for me. It's actually more average viewers than the Rocket League one, but the Rocket League stream not only was a longer stream, but had a higher peak, and thus you would expect make more money because of the ads and the subs that came through. Well, what if I told you that's not the case when it comes to YouTube streaming? Because this Starfield video
The stream was 4 hours long. It made $84,000. $84,323 in 4 fucking hours.
actually made $84,000.
Wait, in real time? Or
No,
after the fact?
after the fact, Hassan.
That's insane, by the way. Holy
Now imagine, even Hassan's like, holy fuck.
God damn! God damn!
84,000
But I feel like
is
it's the replay functionality
fucking crazy.
in 1 year. Look, in real time, the revenue he generated was probably comparable to what the Twitch revenue was. Look at this. Look at this little baby blip on the day of. Probably around 10K, which is around what he said his Twitch VOD generated.
84,000 doubloons for a 4-hour stream just playing mid-poop ass Starfield. The actual,
It looks like on the day of it was like 20K that he made. If you look at the graph closely.
like,
Bro, his CPMs are $17.
$17 CPM is crazy.
Politics, bro. Oh my God, I need to become a right-wing grifter. I'm done. Right-wing grifting, only gaming.
It sounds full of shit, man.
Not Moist isn't even a right-wing grifter.
I was about to say,
I'm
he's
just
not a
saying
fucking
that
right-wing
I'm gonna
grifter. What the fuck are you
amplify
talking
it.
about, dude?
I'm going to amplify it. $17.7 CPMs is crazy work, dude.
That is crazy.
A political commentator CPM is like, where do I don't know how any of this shit works, by the way. I'm so bad.
By the way, what he says means by CPM is by for every 1,000 views, he's getting 17 fucking dollars.
I never look at any of this dumb shit. Let me see what my CPM is. Let me see
Which
what
actually is
where do
fucking
I see my
bonkers.
CPM? Is it on earning? No.
Leak.
Content.
Hassan's not gonna leak that shit. Hassan's a fucking fraud.
Bro! Chat, what do you think my CPMs are?
Leak it, dude.
Chat, what do you think my CPMs are?
He's not gonna leak it. He's such a hypocrite.
Okay, it's not $1. Calm down.
It's probably like $3. Oh, he is. It's $5.40.
It's $5.40. That's not bad. Please don't let this cost your end to have ads. I can barely handle it right now with ads every 2 minutes every episode. Smells like broke in here. Shut up!
You're broke.
That's awful. You should be ashamed. Charlie is 20x your size. Dog.
And this is why I said women shouldn't drive. You're broke.
It has nothing to do with size. If Charlie had $5 CPMs instead of $17 CPMs, he would be making a third of the revenue of $84,000, which would still be a lot of money.
You're broke.
The amount of viewers, it simply measures in like
You're broke because you don't follow the top G.
every 1,000 viewer brings in.
this was like an insomnia, try not to fall asleep.
I'm getting better and better with that
$1,000.
I'm getting better and better with that Andrew Tate impersonation. You're broke. What color is your Bugatti?
And it's not because the 31,000 viewers all of a sudden just started, buying memberships or donating tons and tons of money. This wasn't like the biggest documented case of credit card fraud and money laundering that the internet's ever seen. In fact, the live stream itself made 1.6K on ads, and the other $78,000 came from the VOD. And the
Oh my, what? He only made $1,600 in revenue when he was live streaming?
But he streamed for 4 hours, Hassan.
Holy. By the way, his streams are more likely monetized than yours since he does just gaming and you do news coverage. Yeah, I know.
Also, who the hell makes $1,400 for 4 hours of work?
That's nuts.
No matter how you look at it, it's crazy.
From his peak live stream.
The ads that played during a VOD.
To be fair, let me take it back. This is a 3-hour stream versus an 11-hour stream that he's comparing it to. And I feel like that's, or how many hours was it? Was it 4 hours, 3 hours? Whereas the original video that he was looking at was, this is a 4-hour stream. He did a 4-hour total stream. The original video that he was talking about, however, was 13 hours. So 13 hours, let's say 14 hours, right? 14 hours versus 4 hours. That's 3.5. That's 3.5 times more. I mean, it's still, Twitch still makes more money, like twice the amount of revenue in the same time frame. But it's not like 10x the revenue.
YouTube algorithm. Out like rare mutation here, like a basically $84,000, and it's not because the 31,000 viewers all of a sudden just started, buying memberships or donating tons and tons of money. This wasn't like the biggest document.
And that's why you take your streams and cut them into YouTube videos? No, that's not what I don't do that. And not only do I not do that, I literally release it for free for fans to generate revenue off of. What are you talking about? The reason why I cut YouTube videos off of my stream is because I want more people to watch them. Okay? I know this is a very unique approach. You are the most psychopathic person on the internet. I mean, I don't know why you're saying that, but especially in the process of me explaining how I don't give a shit about money and more so care about like people hearing the message, which is why the barriers of entry to the type of content that I make is not only virtually non-existent, but I literally also allow you to make money off of it if you want to. Unless you're saying like that's psychotic. Where is your interest in the profit motive? You're a bit mistaken.
Documented case of credit card fraud and money laundering that the internet's ever seen. In fact, the live stream itself made 1.6K on ads, and the other,
which is why you have a Porsche and live like every other spoiled streamer. What?
I feel like I heard this. Did I watch this in my sleep or something, or it was just running on autoplay when I passed out? I feel like I heard this fucking guy getting roasted, or is that guy just always drop that fucking comment in all of his streams?
You understand? Do you know what streamers of my size? Like, I'm one of the largest Twitch streamers for the past 5 years. Dumbass. Do you know how many? What are you talking about? You're mad. You're ass pained about a dentist card that I leased? Like, really?
Dentist
card. You
card.
think I live like all the other spoiled streamers? Like, what the f are you talking about, you idiot? There are content creators a tenth of my size that have like multiple Ferraris. Like, what are you talking about? And there's nothing wrong with them. If they like it, they can buy it. I don't give a shit. What an idiot. There's content creators out there that are not even a tenth of my size that like literally crash their McLarens live and shit. What the f is wrong with you? It's funny because like, even if I did live like a spoiled streamer, it wouldn't even change the dynamic at all. You have
Hey, TTD, what's up, man?
The points that I'm making.
Hey, TTD, what's up? Hope everything's well. I'm over here stuttering. I started out the stream watching this video Hassan put out for the revenue reveal that Charlie did that I mentioned a few days ago, where he made like $80,000 on one fucking live stream. And I just wanted to see his reaction to it.
So you just go, you live like a spoiled streamer. Okay, got it, dude. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm a capitalist. What
$80,000 on a stream is crazy.
Like what changed? Okay, I'm a capitalist. I love capitalism. I love money. What changed in the dynamic here? Did anything change? The point. This is why I always say, if I'd never actually openly admitted to being anti-capitalist, dude, people would probably treat me like a god. Like, think about all the content creators who many people speculate about, like, their political ideology. Every now and then, they'll just sneak in. They'll just be like, yeah, I don't think we should be mean to black people. I think we should fix the police. And everyone goes, that's...
Yep, there we go with the frogs, the froglets. No, but you see what I was talking about earlier about Hassan? This stream is supposed to be Charlie in the fucking revenue reveal, and he's talking about, like, black people, politics, like, all this other fucking unrelated shit. That's why I hate watching his streams.
That's a brave hero. Hassan, why can't you be like that guy? You know what I mean? Like, if I literally never say, if I said I'm a capitalist, I love capitalism, and said the exact same thing that I say every single day, what would you have? What would you have as an argument? What would you have? It's just the baggage that you associate with socialism that you just keep repeating over and over again, which is why I always say, okay, I love capitalism. I'm a capitalist. What are you going to do? All right. Do you have an argument now? You have no counter. You literally have no counter arguments now. You're cooked. What do? You would have been, people would have been more charitable if I had done that. That's what I'm saying. It's one of the biggest, it's one of the biggest cell phones in my entire existence, in my entire media career, I would say. So many people have resentment. It's not even so many people, but like a lot of people.
Yeah, you're 100% right. TTD says his stuff is just non-content babble. And it's true. He just like, he clicked on the fucking Charlie video. He played a little bit of it. He yapped. He paused it. He played a little bit more. He yapped. He finally got to the part where Charlie revealed the revenue amounts. He was shocked because I guess Charlie has a way higher fucking CPM than him, which is fucking obvious because Charlie is a normal mainstream fucking streamer and Hassan is like some fucking edge left wing edge fucking lord streamer that obviously is a brand risk, so he's gonna get less fucking payout. And now after he went over that portion of it and he actually showed his CPM, it was like $5, $5.50 or something. Now he's just started yapping again.
Feel like they have this resentment. They've been primed into hating.
By the way, did you see my new video on YouTube? We can react to my new video on YouTube next.
It's because they just,
because it's crazy.
In their minds, they think that this is at odds. Like the way I live my life is at odds with like my political ideology. They want to be the only leftist. That person is not a leftist, dude. What are you talking about? Anyone that comes in,
I made a fucking crazy video yesterday, man. Fucking crazy.
Had I, shoulda, woulda argument, bro. Geek ass socialist. True. What are you eating? Oh, toshi na.
Their $78,000 came from the VOD and the ads that played during a VOD. Now the membership number there, the 2.4K, a lot of those memberships were just from people watching the VOD and then buying a membership, not them doing it while it was live. Also the supers and gifts, I'm pretty sure that is live. So you can add the 1.6K plus the 1.6K on the supers, so the 1.6K from the live ads plus the super chats. And let's just go ahead and be generous and say like the live stream while it was live made 4K. The
4 hours, 4K is $1,000 an hour.
Came from the VOD. This isn't some like rare mutation here, like a X-Men of analytics. This isn't some fringe outlier isolated case. This is the way that YouTube streaming is optimized. YouTube streaming is kind of just an afterthought for the platform. YouTube has always been about VODs, the videos itself. So when you finish a stream, it becomes a VOD, and that enters into the YouTube algorithm. And
now, TTD, think about this. These guys stream every day. Now, of course, not every single video that he makes is going to be a fucking banger, but Jesus fucking Christ, still making hundreds of thousands of dollars every fucking day. And then, you know, the videos like that one that he just showed, the Starfield video, continue to get views for fucking months and months and months and months. This is literally the fucking money tree these guys have.
YouTube is extremely efficient at monetizing VODs. So finishing a 4-hour Starfield stream, it immediately saved as a VOD and made tons and tons of money through the VOD. Whereas on Twitch, I don't even think VODs are monetized. And if they are, it's not the creators making the money from
I'd also like to see how he optimizes his VODs on YouTube. If he does anything after the fact, like he changes the name of the stream or adds thumbnails or a description, or if he just leaves it as is.
From the VODs, I don't think. YouTube is a totally different story. You don't make as much money while you are live from people buying memberships or donating money or anything like that, and their ads aren't that frequent on YouTube live streams, thank heavens. But what you miss in live revenue, you make up for with VOD revenue 10 times over. What I showed you with the Rocket League stream was my biggest, most profitable Twitch stream I ever did. So even when I was a daily streamer for like 6 to 8 hours a day for years, averaging between 10 to 20,000 viewers, fluctuating, I would usually be making between 4 to 6K a day. And that was like the norm, with the occasional
4 to 6K a day is fucking crazy. These guys act like they're fucking victims of the fucking ad apocalypse and all this other nonsense. You're making like $6,000 a day, dude.
Multi-stream turn off.
Think about that. I have a McLaren right now. Hey, what's up, Maximus? Hope everything is going good with you, man. Thanks for joining the stream. I own a McLaren. I make around 200K a year. These guys make what I make in like 5 days a month. What I make in a whole month, they make in like 5 days. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. That's why I need you guys to fucking promote this stream, because we need to get to that fucking level, man. Jesus Christ.
YouTube comments, problem solved, easy billions. Nah, especially because I get clapped. Like, I would get clapped so quick. Yo, you gotta stop, man. Stop chirping about how long I stream and how I talk about politics all the time, love. I get DMCA'd.
Peak going up to like 8 or 9, and then that being the biggest at over 11.
The fastest money, TTD says the fastest money I made was 3 to 4K in 4 days. Was only a one-time thing though. And then Maxim says I'm always blessed, ma. Appreciate you asking. We got 2 sick cars come in the shop, an Aventador and a Renault Celio V6. V12 Ashton. I'm doing good, man. Oh, I got an update on my car too. So apparently after they installed the camshaft phasers, something happened and it threw off the timing chain. So the timing chain is off. The starter for the camshaft phasers are off. They got to take the engine out of the car again and basically redo the whole job. So I'm fucked. The mechanic said that he'd be trying to get me a loaner. I'm hoping that loaner is not a McLaren GT, because I don't like how the McLaren GT looks or drives. So hopefully they get me something different, like a McLaren 720S or a Artura. Fingers crossed. But yeah, these guys did a trash job. He said the engine ran for an hour and then it shut off, and then they weren't able to turn it back on. And when they checked, now they're saying it's a timing chain, and that the phasers, the start position of the phasers is incorrect.
But right now, my viewership combined on YouTube and Twitch is higher than it ever was on just Twitch. On YouTube.
Oh, this person is glazing me. I have to read it, okay? Everybody always complains I only read hater comments. I'm going to read a positive glaze comment. Hassan, you are all their insecurities wrapped in the 164 king. You're rich. You are yourself online. You're hot. You're actually a decently harder person. They fear you because they can never reach that level of emotional intelligence. They are so good at aiming their anger towards immigrants and people who have nothing to do with their shitty material conditions. They aren't in anyone else's chat crying over their purchases. Yes. Thank you.
YouTube,
Fucking Hassan Piker, man. The other thing is, you can tell your audience is built up of the people that you attract. And this guy has a bunch of fucking left-wing psychos in his fucking chat.
average between 10 to 12K a stream, and on Twitch it's between like 5 and 6K. It really just kind of depends.
Oh my god. Oh my god, somebody help me. Please, 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 please. He said that he averages between $10,000 and $12,000 a stream. You guys do realize this guy streams every fucking day, right? Holy shit.
Depends on what I'm doing at the time. But on Twitch,
fuck.
It's crazy because everybody always complains about how much I read negative comments, and the one time I read a positive comment, everyone is shitting on the chatter. Suck my dick, chat. You also you also quite literally demand this negative
And then these
content.
guys pretend to be
Make
broke.
money while live and make nothing once the stream ends. On YouTube, you'll make less money while live and then could make 5 times as much from just the VOD. On Twitch, when the stream ends,
Maximus says, these are experienced McLaren mechanics and these niggas nearly fucked your engine. I know, that's exactly what my other buddy was telling me. He's like, look, dude, you took it to the dealership with certified fucking McLaren mechanics. Like, they're literally from the fucking company itself, and they still fucked it up. Jesus.
it's basically forgotten. That's lost media at that point because no one's watching Twitch VODs, it seems. On YouTube, when
That doesn't make our electric bill go up to $1 bazillion. My girlfriend's over here trying to plug in a nightlight in the day.
the stream ends,
They can't
now
hear
the
you.
journey's just begun. Like, now, there's no telling what that can generate. Like, take this for example. This was a very normal, pretty low-key stream. I was just replaying Gears of War, one of the most important games in my life. This wasn't a brand new, hot release that would be, like, algorithmically successful. Like, it's not like something the algorithm would be salivating over, pushing out a Gears of War.
I'm gonna cry if this is over
It's
$100,000.
older than the hair on your grandma's titty nipple. Like, this is one of those streams where I do just because I really wanted to.
I swear to God, I'm gonna cry if this is over $100,000.
And you can see my average viewers were 10,000, which is normal. That's a pretty normal stream for me on YouTube. But the VOD now has 1.6 million views and has made over $20,000. And
that
of course,
bad.
I was multi-streaming, so I can pull the Twitch data as well here. This exact same stream made $1.4 thousand on Twitch. The difference is substantial. Now you can see again here in the data, the live revenue 802 while live here, plus again memberships and supers aren't.
Maxison says, but good news, my gimbal arrives tomorrow just in time for a car show on Sunday. I'm gonna have a bunch of content on the way. Man, looking forward to seeing the content, bro.
Really indicative to what was live because some of those could have been from people watching the VOD and it calculates here post VOD. But regardless, you can see that the
On Saturday, there's a car show. Literally, the building I live in has a plaza next to it. It's literally in the plaza next door. If I don't have my car, I'm just gonna walk over there. But hopefully, I have some sort of supercar to go in the show with. I forget how to talk sometimes. Let me repeat that. The show is on the show is in the plaza under the building complex that I live in, and hopefully I have a supercar to go there in.
the live revenue was less on YouTube than it was Twitch, but the overall revenue is
English.
substantial.
Chat is a clap for what? YouTube terms and conditions are almost never.
I'm cooked, bro. I don't know why I stutter when I'm on stream.
Copyright.
I think I'm nervous or
All my
something.
laws would get taken down because of copyright. Like, even there's also false claims as well. There's like false copyright claims as well. There's like automatic copyright. One blip in a YouTube video that I watched that features like copyrighted music, boom, it's over. It's really bad on YouTube.
They do get you with the
One of
music. It's
worst
annoying.
Aspects of YouTube streaming. You can watch Fox and CNN live on here. You can't do that on YouTube. That's the other thing. Yeah. Certain content will be geolocked due to copyright. There's a lot more freedom. There's a lot more freedom on
Substantially higher on YouTube because of the VODs, which is something Twitch just doesn't really have, which is why I think you should just do both. Your potential to earn while live is much higher on Twitch, but your potential to earn through VODs is astronomically higher on YouTube. So you're really doing yourself a disservice if you don't just do both. And again, it is a positive for viewers too, because they'll be able to choose the platform they want to watch on, as opposed to having to roll their eyes and be like, oh, my favorite streamer's on YouTube. I hate the chat there, but whatever. I guess I'll watch, or maybe I won't. I really hate YouTube streams, or vice versa. Oh man, my favorite streamer's only on Twitch. He went from YouTube to Twitch, and I just don't like Twitch. I'm not a fan of it, and I guess I'm just not going to watch him anymore. I'll just wait for the VODs on YouTube when he posts the clips. Like, now they have the option of just being on what platform they want to watch the stream. And there's a lot of streamers that are making the switch to multi-streaming. I just really think this should just be common practice for anyone who
I like how Charlie avoids mentioning kick.
streams, because there's
not copy pasta. Please read. Charlie's wrong here. He makes that much money from his VOD streaming because he's an established entity on YouTube. He doesn't know that a smaller YouTuber switching from scripted content to streaming and then having VOD saved actually dings your analytics and takes you out of the YouTube algo. This is flawed logic. It doesn't work for smaller streamers or YouTubers. Oh, that's also something I didn't even think about. That's why a lot of even big YouTubers actually have their live streaming on a separate they live stream on like a separate, they put their live stream VODs on a separate channel, I think, right? Or maybe they don't. They unlist them, don't they? Do viewers actually care that much? If the streamer is good, viewers will watch on either? No, streamers do care. I mean, viewers do care.
There's no reason not to. There is no exclusive contracts anymore. They're gone. Poof, they've vanished. And that's great for streamers and viewers alike, honestly. I used to think contracts were the future.
Now, what were they saying about the live streams affecting the analytics? So far for me, I haven't really seen that much of a giant difference, but I guess I'll find out.
For streams, but that was until I realized just how efficient.
Yeah, there's no contracts on Twitch anymore. That's why I don't have a contract right now. That's why I don't serve ads at the top of the hour like I used to. When I would tell you at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $6 or for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, where you can get 1 free Prime subscription a month, or you can get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. Yeah.
Multi-streaming is from both a streamer and viewer side. There are just endless examples I can give in my time multi-streaming. Like, here's another super normal one with me playing an indie game that I really like called Another Crab's Treasure. Crab Souls, absolute.
I feel like this is just him just flexing how much money he makes now.
I know. For real, no cap.
Extra, if I fall asleep watching Hassan or Love on my Roku YouTube, I wake up hours into Charlie's VODs from autoplay. The autoplay algorithm just loves him even more than Hassan videos. It wouldn't work for small. Yeah, I mean, Charlie is an established entity. He is not normal. Let's be real. Like, it's kind of like this. A lot of YouTubers do Let's Plays, right? And Jacksepticeye is the example I'm going to use here. There are a million YouTubers that do Let's Play content. Jacksepticeye, on the other hand, has 30 million subscribers. Now, his last video is...
I have never watched one of this guy's streams ever. Is he that popular?
Kind of related to...
I know, I've heard the name.
That happened on this channel, at least. But look, his mouthwashing full game. 3.8 million views. This is a full gameplay VOD. Now, he didn't live stream this. Okay? He didn't even live stream this. He just sets it up and he just burns through it. Boom, 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 boom. And then he posts it and he gets 4 million views. There is no other content creator who can do that. Markiplier can do that. Jacksepticeye can do that. Maybe a couple other content creators can do that. But look, Moist Critical is another content creator who can reach similar results. Mouthwashing lives up to the hype. 700,000 views for a 1 hour and 40 minute YouTube VOD. So there are a couple content creators who can get that to get that level. But like, if I were to do that, my VOD will get like 10 views. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I were to do even in my largest on Twitch, if one day
I think he's underestimating.
Get like 500K minimum views, right? If I were to do that on Twitch, even then, it would probably get like a maximum 100K views, that VOD. Yeah, my Twitch channel is like 500K to 700K views. If I were to do that, if I were to start off playing a video game and just play it through the entire process.
Well, because who knows you about video? You're not a video game player, dude.
So
that makes sense.
Even if you're
they don't know who the fuck you are, so why would they watch you?
Like outside of your specific field of interest, outside of what your audience is.
It's like me in cars. When I make a car video, I get so many more people in here.
You will get punished for it.
Banger of a game, but it's not like this stream was doing crazy.
But I'm trying to do something different, you know?
The movement on this stream wasn't anything, unfathomable. Average 13K viewers, but the VOD now has over 2 million views, and it's made over $30,000. And to show this same stream what it did on Twitch, the numbers that it put up over there, it did 1.3K during the live stream, and nothing.
These guys hit the fucking lottery, man.
They can go on and on with the
fucking
crazy
lottery.
numbers that YouTube stream VODs are capable of putting up. Like, here's me just playing Liza P. Pinocchio Souls, 16,000 average viewers, and the VOD has made over $51,000. I just don't think there's a very good argument to only streaming on one platform. There is no reason you shouldn't just multi-stream. Your viewers are going to pick the platform they most prefer, and I think that it's nice to at least give them the option of choosing that for themselves too. And again, the potential for
Can't argue against that, man. The truth is, we've watched this, and the takeaway is that you should multi-stream, but the real takeaway that I got from this video is that these guys are fucking rich as fuck. Like, they are making so much goddamn money on every fucking video they do that it's not even a joke. It's not even a fucking joke. And I just hope that one day I eventually fucking can get my fucking content up to that level where every fucking stream is making like at least $20,000. That's crazy. Moist Critical is like a guy like he's like Asmongold, the kind of guy who pretends to like not be making any money. They pretend to be broke and shit. And it's like, dude, you're making a gazillion dollars every fucking day. Literally a gazillion dollars. So don't come here pretending to be a brokey when you're fucking living a ridiculous life, making ridiculous amounts of money just by yapping on the internet. That being said, guys, we are going to be watching Mike Essa from DDE's goodbye video next. I have not watched this, so let's react to it together. It's going to be a pretty interesting. I'm actually going to be reacting to two of his videos. He has the goodbye video, and he has a video, his first video on his new channel, just showing his lifestyle. Both of them should be fucking fire, so let's go ahead and drop right in and see what Mike Essa has for us. I've said it a few times. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Mike Essa content, like the building of cars, the modifications. I like seeing the cars when they're done being modified, but I was never a fan of actually sitting down and watching the whole video.
All right, guys, well, it's official, and I wanted you to hear it from me first. I am leaving DDE. And let me tell you why. From the beginning, from the first day I started working with Damon and Dave, I told them that I wanted to work on this project with them, build some insane cars for them for 2 years. That's what I told them. I only want to be here for 2 years. And we are basically at that point now. It has been 2 years, and it is time for me to do something that I've been planning on doing with my family for many, many years. Even back when I was running in Formula Drift, this was my goal, this was our goal, to eventually buy a sailboat and move on to this boat and sail around the world. That's
this guy. It's always hard to judge because YouTube, social media gives the impression that everybody on there is fucking loaded. But do you think this guy is a multimillionaire, or do you think he's just a normal guy with a job? One thing is for sure, him working with DDE for those 2 years and seeing how much money they make on their YouTube channel, I'm sure also influenced him on the jump to creating his own channel. And he already has first fucking video, 100,000 subscribers. That's fucking insane. So he's already in the probably six-figure revenue area once his channel gets monetized.
It's been a passion of mine and a goal.
Also, the camera quality looks great.
Like I said, quite a while. And we are finally at the point where we're able to make that happen. And this is it. I am leaving DDE, but there's no hard feelings. Damon, Dave, and I are friends. It's just the business side of things that we're going different directions in. And obviously, they knew from the beginning that I was going to leave. I wasn't a permanent fixture at DDE. So it is what it is. I had a lot of fun while I was there. We built some insane cars, and obviously you guys got to know me through that. If you didn't know me already from Formula Drift or racing or whatever it might have been, I'm sure most of you know me through their channel, which I'm grateful for, because that.
Pro tip, if you really want to be a big YouTuber quickly, go work for another YouTuber. Go work for another YouTuber, get in their fucking content, so you can start growing your audience while getting paid by them, and then migrate and create your own channel. I've seen 3, 4 people do that so far, and every time I've seen someone do it, it's always worked.
That allows me to carry this on and bring some
Because
of you
starting
guys
from scratch like I'm doing
my
is
new
so
journey,
fucking hard.
which is going to be absolutely insane. I know I'm getting into a lot. It's a whole different, man, it's just a different lifestyle altogether. I've been here in this shop since I think 2001, 2002. So a long time. I started my business here, and it's been a wild ride, but it's time for a change. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've basically accomplished all of my goals that I set out to do in the automotive industry. Professional race car driver, building my own shop, building some absolutely insane cars, which kind of ended on a high with the DDE twin turbo F12. That's kind of my masterpiece. I built that entire car with my vision, obviously with Damon's vision in mind as well, but to see it come to fruition, and now that the car is running and driving, I feel like we built something really special, and I can move on and just go have this adventure with my family on the boat and just get out there and explore the world. So with all that being said, I might not be completely gone from DDE because the F12 it's running now, but we still need to go testing. We need to dial some things in. So that's going to take a few months. And then in the foreseeable future,
I was about to say, this fucking guy abandoned them while they haven't even finished the fucking F12.
Right now, while we're here in my old shop that I've been in for so many years, I just want to kind of tell you guys a little bit about where I started, where I came from, and what I've done here. I grew up not far from in Southern
Boring.
and I've lived in Southern California.
I hate to be that guy, but I thought this would be a little bit more entertaining.
But it was
But
always
it's
traveling for racing.
I don't
So,
know.
mean,
I just always
I'm
found
totally
Mike
blessed
Essa
to
kind
be
of
able to
boring. I'm not gonna
see
lie.
that all over
I'm
the world.
sorry.
I mean, I've
Hey,
been
what's up,
to,
TTD?
the Middle East. I've been to
Welcome
Japan,
back.
I've been to China, South Pacific. Like
How
all
much
of
is left
these
of this video?
absolutely crazy places.
Damn,
But
he made a
it's always
16-minute
been
long video.
for racing. So I've always had a very specific purpose for going there, and there's not a lot going on except for me being at the racetrack or bringing my family with me, but we go to the racetrack. So that's one of the reasons we want to kind of change, and we love to travel, we love to explore, but having that specific goal.
By the way, you guys see how his background is nice and blown out? I mean, I'm sure my background is kind of blown out, but it's not blown out enough. I'm shooting on a 50mm lens. I'm debating getting a longer focal length with a higher aperture. See if I can blow out the background a little bit more and get that nice fucking fuzzy, blurry background. But of course, the lens is gonna cost like $2,000 to $3,000. So debating it. I'm really debating it because I do want to get like a very nice, super professional looking background. And I'm shooting this on a really fucking high-end camera. So, ooh, I want to do it. I might just jump into it.
For an event or for a race.
Because what's the point of having like a $4,000 or $5,000 camera if you're still not getting like the actual quality that you want? And it's all because of the lens.
Or for coaching or whatever it might have been, you have a point of being there. So you don't do a lot of sightseeing and a lot of exploring.
I'm thinking that the camera that he has though is, it might also be a 50mm or a zoom lens, and it's probably a little farther away from him and then zoomed in.
Really eye-opening.
That's the best way to get that fucking background like
You
that.
kind of understand just people in general, just the human race by seeing how other people live, and I feel like you become a better person by doing so and just have a better understanding of how everyone else lives and how everyone else views their lives and their families. All right, so before I get too far off topic, let me take you on a shop tour and just kind of give you a quick look around at this space that I've been in for the last 20 plus years. All right, so this is the main fabrication area, or it was. I had a bunch of different types of materials, so exhaust tubing, U-bends, aluminum stuff. I've still got a ton of steel square tubing, some roll cage tubing stuff over here. We have the mill and all of the mill accessories and tooling. The lathe over here, that's actually from 1947.
See, part of the problem with pivoting content types is this guy has spent his whole time, his whole life creating content around the cars, so it's very hard for him to pivot to another topic. So he started off explaining why he was leaving DDE, but he's ending up going right back into like the fabrication and showing the garage and all the equipment and stuff. Yada 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 yada. That's all he did the whole video. Let's jump to his next video and see what he does in that one. See if he actually bought the sailboat.
I just want to say thank you.
I just want to see the pivot, because I've always thought Mike Essa was a little bit boring. So I want to see the pivot. I want to see if he's gonna have entertaining content out there in the wild that's not related to cars. Let's watch some of this video and see what he does.
You to everyone who has subscribed, who watched the last video. The comments have been, I mean, overwhelmingly positive, and that makes me so happy to know that you guys are on board with this crazy adventure that we've set up on. It's pretty wild. It's a huge life change for us, and once again, just thank you guys so much for all the kind words and the support, and the subscriptions are just insane. So thank you guys. Now
he already has over 100,000 subscriptions with just 2 fucking videos.
And we're gonna go check out a Leopard 46. Let's go.
Better.
There it is. Looks good in the light as well.
Okay, maybe he is rich as fuck. Maybe he is rich as fuck.
Well, looking at the boat up close in the light, it looks very nice. Very much looking forward to going on for sail today, and I already want the boat.
All right, on board we've got the
That thing looks nice, I ain't gonna lie.
Fired up. They started up immediately. No smoke. These only have about, I think about 1,500 hours on them, which is actually really low hours. I think that the Yanmar engines say 10,000 hour.
Owning a sailboat and operating a sailboat are fucking no fucking joke. No fucking joke. It's not just riding around in your boat, it's fucking hoisting sails and doing all that fucking crazy shit. So he's in for a fucking adventure.
Before rebuild, so this is
TTD says boats are super expensive. Yeah, I know.
Generator, very low hours. Generator's running right now too, just to check everything out.
On the deck, we've got like storage compartments, generator locker. This is where the anchor windlass is, which is the winch basically for the chain. Got the anchor down there. Got some nets that are in very good condition. Got the Princess seats up here, so you can hang out in probably the best spot on the boat while you're sailing. I mean, you're sitting here and you're just...
I didn't even know Mike Essa knew about boats.
While you're sailing, it's a great view, especially when dolphins are around and you have the dolphins in the water just playing with the front of the boat. I'm not sure what it is, but dolphins just love the pressure, I think, of the water coming off the bow. So as the boat's going through the water and just pushing the water out, dolphins come through and almost like surf the waves, and it's just such a cool sight to have dolphins that are, I don't know, I think dolphins are amazing. So we have had some really cool experiences with them on our boat, our trimaran, out of the Marina del Rey, going to Catalina and stuff. Last time we went was just maybe less than a month ago, and we had easily 100 dolphins just come over to the boat, and they stayed with us for
100 dolphins is crazy.
Minutes, probably longer. The girls were up front and just having a blast.
Just an observation. You can tell that this was either filmed with a different camera than the one he had a second ago, which I'm assuming that's the case. It's probably a GoPro. There's no bokeh. Everything in the background is in focus.
And it's just something really special. I've seen some other boats of this age and the same Leopard 46, but this one is by far in the best condition out of any other boat that we've looked at.
You guys personally, what do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy seeing the content with the blown out background, the bokeh, looking super professional, or do you prefer this type of content where everything is in focus? It looks like it was filmed with a cell phone. It looks more organic.
These, I don't see any.
More homemade. Yeah, it was a cell phone. See, he filmed with a cell phone.
It's really good. Does it look like?
Because unironically, a lot of the times this content that's filmed with a cell phone does better than the content filmed with a high quality camera.
And we just
because people just feel like it's more authentic.
Which are really nice.
especially because it is very hot. It's 90 degrees right now. Obviously very humid. It rained earlier, it'll rain again later. So this keeps all of that rain and spray out of the cockpit so you can stay nice and dry. Yeah, and keep the sun off of you as well. So it's nice and shaded inside of there. All right, so we are officially underway. Just made a U-turn. Officially now we're in for some real trouble. So this is another boat that I was looking at for a while, not this exact one, but
TTD says, I don't care as long as it's entertaining. I think you're right. I think sometimes, at least for me, I get carried away with like the technicals and I make content that's ass and mad boring and it just looks pretty. It's like, no. It needs to be actually entertaining.
So very nice boat, faster for sure. That's a 471, so it's a 2001 to 2005-ish. Nice boat. Be great for.
By the way, TTD, after this video, we're gonna watch the video that I made and published yesterday on YouTube.
Leopard 46.
You guys can see the fucking insanity. And then after that, we're gonna watch the video by a guy who bought my car, my old car, and he's making videos with the old car. I want to see what he did.
It is very manageable. So all the lines are led up here, so you can control even when you're sailing.
Yeah, this guy who bought my old car, the Porsche, he started making vlogs.
So Venezuela is just right in front of us.
Oh shit, where is he? Colombia?
Well, unfortunately, there is not much wind at the moment, but
He didn't even say what country he went to.
we've got a few hours before we head over to.
Venezuela's in front of them, so it's either Colombia or Belize, I would say. Right? Belize has a border with Venezuela too, right?
It's going to be really cool because I have not seen that in person on anything this big. So it's pretty impressive. But before we do that, we do have more time. So we're going to go over to a little anchorage spot. We're going to drop the anchor, check out all of that stuff, make sure the chain looks good, make sure the anchor looks good, make sure the windlass all works well. And for the time being, we're just cruising along, going about 7.5 knots. Absolutely beautiful out here. I'm loving it. I really cannot wait to do this full time. Yeah, there's just nothing else like it. Out on the water, we've got these beautiful islands, fishing boats cruising around.
The other thing is, you can tell that Mike Essa, even though his content, everything he did for the last few years was all car oriented, this demonstrates that the guy has other hobbies, other interests. He's not one of these guys that's just like super fucking focused on just cars. Because for the amount of money he's gonna spend on this boat, he could have bought a supercar and just made a channel at DD. The fact that he's choosing not to do that speaks volumes of his personality. So I gotta give him credit when credit is due. I would never expect him to do this. Every time I've seen a content creator who worked with another one, a bigger channel, leave, they always seem to emulate the content the channel that they were working for did. This is like one of the first guys I see leaving that channel, leaving a car content channel and making a channel that's completely different.
No wind here, so we don't need to put a lot of chain out, but there's a thing called a scope. It's the depth to how much anchor chain you put out. But I think we're gonna put out about 20 meters out. All right, anchor's away.
Daily sailed boats. No, but I really wasn't expecting him to go like in a completely different direction.
All right, well, we had a nice time over here in this anchorage. Had lunch, hung out for a bit, looked at all the systems on the
Looks like it's
boat.
gonna rain.
We actually pulled the sails out while we were over here and checked them out. They look okay. They're not in the best shape, but they're probably good for another couple of years. So now we've got a squall blowing in. It's looking kind of dark. It's raining and getting obviously a little bit choppy. But either way, we got to go over to haul out the boat.
That's the big difference between car content and fucking boat content, dude. You can't control the goddamn ocean. That shit looks terrifying. Look at that. It's all dark and shit. But again, props to Mike Essa, man. I wasn't expecting him to go and fucking start a boat channel. Starting a boat channel in like South America. Homie's like in Belize or something.
that thing right there is going to lift this boat out of the water and then bring it up there, drive it into its parking spot for the next.
Broken Blade, thank you for following. Thank you for joining the chat. I appreciate it, man.
All right, so it's all in control.
Right now, we're just watching a content creator that we are familiar with from the DDE Daily Driven Exotics channel. Homie left the channel, started his own channel, completely unrelated to cars. It's pretty, actually, this actually is more interesting than, this is actually the most interesting content I've seen Mike S ever do. I ain't gonna lie. Because when he was doing the car content, I just felt it was too, I don't know. Just don't, fabricating isn't my thing.
So obviously it was too dark.
If I play Tibia sometimes, Broken Blade. I haven't found any other game that I want to play so far on Twitch, so I haven't started playing any games. I might in the future, though. If there's anything you recommend, let me know. Just drop the names of the games in the chat if you recommend any.
So obviously if that's going to happen, keeps everything green. But looked at the bottom of the boat, and it was in great shape. I didn't find any issues. The folding props were great. All of the zincs were looking good. The bottom paint looked really fresh. There was no growth on the bottom. Obviously, he cleans it often and maintains it well. I was
TBS.
to go over the boat and just check out everything that that was said on the survey. So the boat has had a survey recently, just a few weeks ago. So went over the notes and confirmed that everything the surveyor said was true. The billages are clean. The hose clamps are good. The seacocks, which are the
That's
valves
Apex Legends? No.
let the water into the boat, into the hoses for all the plumbing system.
Part of the thing is I'm on a MacBook,
And looks
so my gaming options are pretty limited.
is in great shape. The sails will need to be changed. The sails are not great, but we can get away with it for a while here in the Caribbean, probably for a season or so. You don't really use the jib and the main that often. When you're cruising, you're going to use a spinnaker a lot more. You're going to do more downwind sailing. And then if you're going upwind, you're probably just going to pull the sails down and just motor. Gives you a lot better angle to the wind. We can get into that later, but those sails will need to be changed. The dinghy is not great. We'll probably replace the dinghy fairly soon, so that's a big chunk of money. The boat overall is just in great shape. We do want to buy the boat, and we're ready to make an offer. But I need to make sure that we can get everything else.
I do art too.
Get done. There's a lot
Brooklyn
of
Blade, I do art too.
things that have to happen before we can buy the boat. We have to go through a purchase sale agreement. We're gonna have to have a marine attorney go through that and get everything filed. Obviously, that's gonna take some time and some more money. And insurance. Insurance is really important. This is a big, big purchase. So I need to start getting some quotes from some insurance companies, make sure that they will insure me, because I
do art,
this big before.
I program, I edit.
Is pretty easy to get insured. This is the complete opposite. A lot of people get turned down insurance on boats because they don't have enough experience, not just boating experience, but experience on this size of a boat. So sometimes people have had to actually downsize what they would want.
TTD, I'm so tired of it, bro. There's so many of these fucking people who are trying to sell overlays, animations, and all this type of stuff. It's like, dude, like if I needed that stuff, I'd go and look for someone. First of all, I can do it myself. Like the overlay I have right now on the screen, I made it myself. I know how to make animations. I know how to make all that type of content. So if I really wanted to do that, I could do it myself. The fact that I only have the one overlay kind of speaks volumes. I'm trying to focus on the content, and once I get my content popping and the channel is a little bigger and more established, then I can probably spend on overlays or animations or whatever. But until then, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. And it's so annoying because they continuously every day, especially on Twitch, that's the most fucking interaction I get is from these fucking people trying to sell these animations and whatnot. Anyway, that being said, this is the channel of the guy who purchased my car. This is my old car we have on screen. The name of the channel is Docena Plane. He has 85 subscribers, so you guys feel free to subscribe to this guy. But this is my old car. Let's see what he's doing with it. Let's see what he's doing with it. Driving video. Homie has gloves on. I hate to say it, but I never wore gloves when I drove that car. So the Alcantara was all like roughy. Damn, it is so crazy to see somebody else with your old car. Yeah, racing gloves. I'm glad to see he's enjoying it though. gotta go up there one day and drive with this guy. Does he have the traction control off? Damn, homie's bold. He didn't even bother making an avatar. I know, right? Damn, that's my fucking car, man. This hurts a little bit. The only thing is, he should do a voiceover. I haven't watched any of his content yet, so I don't know. I think he had one other video, if I'm not mistaken. But this kind of content, he should add a voiceover to it. And a little bit of editing. God, that car sounds good, man. Holy shit. Listen to it, listen to it. Inside the cabin, that car sounded so fucking amazing. Way better than the McLaren. What kind of car's in front of him? I can't tell what kind of car's in front of him. It looks like it might be an Alfa Romeo. Can't tell. Blurry. I'm assuming he filmed this with a GoPro and a helmet or something. This is up north, like the top of our state. I think he lives in Gainesville. That's like maybe 2 hours from where I live. When he bought the car, he messaged me, told me he bought it. That's how I found the channel to even begin with. Actually, I'm wrong. I didn't find the channel. He messaged me and I saw he had a channel and I clicked on it and I subscribed. My girlfriend stayed home from work today. She's sick. She's trying with all her strength to make me sick, but my strong masculine body and my strong immune system fought off those that viral load. He's like yeah, she tried to shoot her viral load down my fucking throat. I fought it off. Get over here, baby. Maybe it's only like 5 people. TTD says I watched a MKBHD, I don't know what that stands for, video yesterday, and his comment section is full of mockery because he's speeding. Who's MKBHD though? Sorry, I'm not familiar. Damn, you scared me. Marquez Brownlee. Oh, okay, yeah. Guys like that, remember that their audience is gonna be a bunch of normies, and normies get angry when they see people breaking the law. My fucking girlfriend is over here trolling me. Can you stop? I grabbed the camera and I pointed at you. Such a troll. Such a troll. Damn. I told the owner of this car that I would be reacting to the content. No, dude. Look, it's great content, the driving, but you need to add, like, maybe some voiceover, some talking, just your opinions on the car. Oh, it is an Alfa Romeo, isn't it? Or is it a Lotus? dangerous. This in the future, to make the video a little bit more entertaining, I would recommend adding some voiceover, just your opinions on the driving experience, to keep us engaged. Overall, I'm glad that he's having fun with the car, though. Damn, this up north, so many fucking good driving roads, no fucking cops. The only thing you have to be careful of is deer and bears. But other than that, and turkeys. The driving experience, though, my girlfriend said I should know because I almost ran over a turkey. I would go up there, but it's just so far. Okay, let's see what else we had in the playlist. Let's react to my video that I posted yesterday first. And then we have, what? We have a Sneeko video. We have F-Spot. We have DDE. And we have a Kira video. My girlfriend's trying to stab me. So, I'm not going to let you guys wait around too long to watch the video I made yesterday. We're just going to drop right into it. If you guys, I think most of you guys might have been here during the original stream. TTD, were you here during this original stream? The Lily Phillips stream? I know that, so I tried to summarize this down, into its own VOD. See if I can get this. I'm trying to get it so we can see the screen, but it's not taking the whole screen up. The default viewer here. Let's just keep it small for now. I'll play a little bit of this so you guys can see what we did.
I introduce you to the modern woman.
I'm Lily Phillips, and today I'm getting ran through by 100 guys.
Stop it. Get some help.
I added the subtitles and all of the animations and kind of summarized it. It was a 2-hour stream. I summarized the first part down to, I think, 18 minutes, and then the second part of the stream that I did the next day with Philion, it was like a fucking also 2-hour stream. Yeah, I know. Dude, I had to put a title that's gonna fucking, you know, get clicks. The problem is I posted it too fucking late in the afternoon, I think, yesterday.
And you thought it might.
Sorry.
Okay. Just take
yeah, 1 minute. Feeling pressure to have to make them come.
I could not imagine being a guy in that of dudes that's gonna try and sleep with this hoe. Like, you have no fucking standards, you have no moral self-respect or dignity.
People would give me a bit of stick if I said I was
crazy.
a businesswoman, but I guess definitely business-minded.
She said she's business-minded. This is the other thing that really pisses me off about these girls. They fucking think that they're entrepreneurs. You're not an entrepreneur, honey. You're a fucking prostitute. Get your fucking career path straight.
Call you a businesswoman.
Thanks. A lot more people would use the word just...
How does that make you feel?
Oh, I literally... I've never really cared what people think. It doesn't really bother me. I have such a supportive like family and friends.
He says it doesn't really bother. I think this is one of my best edits, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's because it was very cohesive. It doesn't bother her now. I'm not religious. I'm not a Christian. But when I watch shit like this, it makes me fucking wonder. Maybe I am making a mistake. Maybe there is some fucking God out here because these niggas are fucking demonic, man. What the fuck?
Get my little camera, pop it on there. I mean, it's usually quite easy.
The other thing is, this bitch is making millions of dollars and that camera she's using is ass.
I'd rather do it like this where I pop it up or, yeah, like have my assistant film it for me because then you can usually get a bit better angles if like someone else is moving it.
What would be the demographic of guy that would recognize you normally?
I'd say
Gooner.
more of a, it's gonna sound mean, but more like a...
He said this is gonna sound mean. This is what I'm trying to say to you guys, man. I'm trying to fucking save you guys. She said this is gonna sound mean. You know why? Because she fucking thinks you guys are losers.
There's so many guys out in the world. I think, you know, one poor bastard's got to marry me.
What?
OnlyFans might be what she enjoys, but it also provides a hefty paycheck. your moneymaker is OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, TTD Maxim. I think you guys were in the second part of this stream. So I watched one clip that was Myron from Fresh and Fit reacting to this, which I think you guys were in. But I also, the next day I watched Philion, because Philion had a video on it as well. And that one, I don't think you guys were in it. And I kind of combined both of them into one video.
I see that you've kind of like taken on the word like and almost owned it in a way.
Yeah, 100%. I don't mind being called. I'm sleeping with 100 guys in a day. That is the definition of a sexuality. And I do it because I enjoy it. I think there are obviously some women that maybe go into it because they have to or need the money and stuff like that, or they're kind of coached into it by men. But my personal experience is I've only ever felt empowered by the fact that I'm making money off something that I think guys will do anyway. Like guys are always going to sexualize me, so I may as well try and profit off that bit.
I mean, not all guys are going to sexualize you.
What kind of fucking body language does this guy interviewing her have? He's like, well, not all guys are gonna sexualize you. I won't. I would make you my princess. Trying to serenade this fucking bitch.
This dude is a simp. He's not really red pill aware, this guy, at all. You can tell from his demeanor, his tonality, the way that he speaks, the way he talks with her and shit like that.
This is where the applications are coming through.
Look at that. That is crazy.
I did switch off for a little bit, so it's just...
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone number.
Yeah.
And people can just apply?
Yeah, so I put out...
Now, mind you, she put this soup up.
I mean, it's all right. Like, overrated as in my opinion. I mean...
Look at the fucking post. And TTD, did you see the thumbnail? So on YouTube, you can select 3 thumbnails. I know, EDP. You can select 3 thumbnails. And it will show randomly the thumbnails to different people to see which one is the one that performs the best. So this is like the main thumbnail, but I also uploaded 2 other thumbnails. Here are the other 2 thumbnails. This is one of them. This is one of them. And this is the other one. So at the end of, I think, 15 days, we'll be able to see which thumbnail is the one that performs the best. Come on, this bitch is a fucking degenerate. I went crazy with those thumbnails.
Used to be women respected and appreciated attention that they got from men. Thanks to the advent of the smartphone, women no longer respect the attention given by men. Women used to respect chivalry. Women used to love nice guys to a degree. Women used to enjoy the company of men. Women used to go out to meet men. But now, most women look at men as nothing more than annoying fucking mosquitoes.
You serious?
Whether it takes you a month to realize what I said is true, or a year to realize what I said is true, or 2 years or 3 years, almost everyone comes to this moment where they realize that I was correct. Gentlemen, the cell phone is probably one of the worst inventions in modern times when it comes to relationships and building a connection with a female. I've talked about this before, but I'll say it again. The smartphone was the death of human-to-human interaction.
Bitches have the fucking monopoly on attention, bro. I've seen that shit in real life. You guys have to value yourselves, man. Don't be giving these hoes attention is what the fucking summary of this is. I did learn something else yesterday. One of the things was I need to try to get clips that are below 25 minutes and also not post them so late in the afternoon. So yesterday, I think I posted this clip like around 3 or 4. And when I posted it, it started getting views immediately. Immediately started getting views. But I noticed that at night, after, I'm going to say 9:30, 10, my channel doesn't get as many views. And it will kill the video's momentum. So in the future, I need to make sure I post earlier. Like if I had posted that video at like 7, 8 in the morning and let it fucking fester the entire day, then I think it would be doing much better than it is right now.
Women are bothered and annoyed by most men, if we're going to be honest. A lot of guys just want to be acknowledged by these girls. Andrew Tate did a interview with Nell, and he was explaining how the guys just want to be able to talk to the girls and get some type of interaction with them.
I don't really want to say if that's a guy.
I think it's more money than you might be imagining. And you made me pay for the cab.
Now think about this. This is why when you meet random bitches from Tinder or Instagram that have a little bit of clout and you go out fucking to eat or some shit, like you see a fucking nice ass car, a Ferrari, a Lambo, and they don't seem to comprehend that that's fucking expensive or anything. The chick that pulls up in like a fucking Huracan or she pulls up in a fucking GT3 RS and that bitch seems oblivious to the fucking world. They don't have a fucking notion of the value of fucking money and time because everything they have, they've got it super fucking easy. Money to these bitches doesn't mean anything because they get everything for free. They don't care. This bitch is a multimillionaire. The sad thing is that a girl can get to millionaire status without even selling her fucking body. She just wants extra money. This bitch could have just opened up a YouTube channel, had some charisma, and she would have fucking still become a millionaire. That's how unfair it is. And she's not even like super pretty. She's a fucking average fucking blonde chick. She's not ugly, but she's basic. She's just a fucking basic blonde bimbo.
The names in here of people.
You know what else I'm learning? That people love Fuzi. They love Neon. They love the drama. They love the Jock Doherty videos. My Fusi live stream was just a live stream. I didn't even make a fucking standalone video out of it. The live stream is getting subscribers. I just got another subscriber from that video. So I need to do more. I don't want to become an orbiter of these guys, because orbiting these guys, you're going to get an audience that is pretty toxic. But at the same time, damn, it does get views and it does get followers.
People that you might know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like dad's friends and stuff like that.
What dad's bruh?
That's crazy.
Nigga, you telling me her dad ain't embarrassed?
Is the audio on the video low?
That nigga's pissed. I would be.
This is totally normal. I saw your daughter Lily Phillips the other day.
He had to give them the fucking peasant fucking British accent.
Proper fat god. You failed! You failed as a man, as a father. I'm picking gay son every single time. What do you mean?
Man, the homies in there trying to clap your fucking daughter up.
I don't want to encourage it. Like that, for me, I don't think that's doing helping
What if someone
society.
offered you $1 million to do it?
I probably
Yeah, she gonna do it.
it would bend my morals.
No cap. That part was so sad. He's like, what if somebody offers you $1 million? And she caved immediately. This bitch has no morals. I'm telling you, she will do anything for money.
She could be bought, man. She can be bought, guys, which is a big red flag.
Very professional.
Yeah, keep it professional, yeah.
Keep it professional when you're getting your fucking back blown out is crazy. I hate when fucking bitches are porn stars and they act like whatever happens on camera doesn't count. You got these crazy ass bitches out here saying, oh, I'm a virgin. It's like, bitch, how you a virgin? You fucking took 10 dicks in the last video you made. Oh, that was on camera. That doesn't count. I'm monogamous. Monogamous, bitch. You were just in a gangbang. That doesn't count. It was on camera. The fucking level of delusion is impressive.
This guy's paid for a bottle of spit. In a 6-minute video.
Oh my god, paying for a bottle of spit is diabolical.
Just me like spitting into a bottle.
And is he going to receive that? Or?
Yeah, I'll send it in.
And these guys need to get fucking help. Seriously, what the fuck? $300 for a fucking bottle? These guys are fucking out of their goddamn minds, man. Go join the fucking army or something. You're paying $300 to this fucking whore for a bottle of spit? That's crazy. Making this bitch rich. Myron over here looking like a fucking terrorist. Myron, you can't be telling us that you built a fucking studio, man, because now everybody's gonna be calling in and asking what the fuck Fresh does. What does Fresh do? If you built a fucking studio, you're the one who talks, you're the one who interrogates the bitches, you do everything. What the fuck does Fresh do? No hate to Fresh, but Fresh really don't do shit. Talking about coconuts in Barbados. No hate to Fresh. I mean, I met the guy in person. He was pretty friendly. We talked for like 5 minutes, but homie ain't doing nothing on the fucking podcast. This guy who's interviewing her, he must be a tier 1 fucking subscriber. First of all, he's there bare. Why does he have no shoes on? That's the first thing. The second thing is you can see he's trying to goon. He's been like peeking in the room multiple times while she's doing this. And he's sitting on his little stool like a little good little cuck. Crazy, man. You know this guy's a fucking gooner. He's like looking and shit like, nigga, we know what you're doing.
Is it that you're going to get him to eat his own semen? Okay. So and
that's a crazy fucking state. Is it that you're going to get him to eat his own semen? Like, what the fuck kind of conversation is this?
Okay.
You ready to be my pathetic little loser for the next 3 minutes?
These girls don't really like you guys, man. They just want your money. It's all an act. Selling you a fantasy.
These hoes ain't loyal. You guys are stupid if you fucking think this bitch is fucking into you or some shit.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
All the best.
It used to be women went outside to meet men and be social, but now they go out and take pictures and video to pretend they're fucking social.
So far, is this editing engaging, or do you guys think that the video is dragging along?
Ooh, with their stupid ass phones, right? Ooh, with the flash and the bottle comes and everything. Then as soon as that bottle comes, they're just sitting there in the corner.
We in the club with the bottles and the honeys, getting monies. We ain't playing with the bunnies.
And the reason why women no longer respect interactions with men is because they get it all fucking day.
Type shit.
See you motherfuckers as annoying mosquitoes, flies, and other pests.
Myron's spitting facts. That's why you gotta get your fucking personality up, your money up, your fucking clout up. Myron's underplaying this. It ain't 20 people. They don't got 20 messages in their phone. They literally got thousands of fucking messages, man. Especially if that bitch is single and she's on Tinder. You pick up a Tinder girl, a hot one, have her spend the night, and then in the morning, tell her to show you your phone. She's gonna have thousands of fucking messages.
What do you think happens to you as a person? I'll answer that.
Entitlement.
Your personality corrodes. Your ability to critically think evaporates. Your skill set, gone. Why? Because everything's been given to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the modern woman. This is why so many women are insufferable.
He's right, but he be tripping, bro. Another one.
Again! You fucking idiots!
He be tripping though, man. That was wrong for that. Right, you are. This is just how things are in this world. So I feel like crying about it and whining about it doesn't fucking do anything, you know? Just get your money up, get your fucking personality up, focus on yourself, and the bitches will come, man. But crying about it, whining about it ain't helping no one.
Though I make fun of thoughts all the time for their inability to be intelligent or hold a conversation or have any kind of critical thinking skills, I also can't blame them. They're literally worshipped for nothing more than the fact that they have a fucking vagina. So I'd be a piece of shit too if I didn't have to earn anything. Women don't know how to properly behave when you admire them and put them on a fucking pedestal, because they get put on a pedestal all the time.
Problem isn't the women. You know what I also noticed? So remember that I normally do vlogs, and in vlogs, you're walking around with your camera, you're showing different things. So when you edit, it's hard to edit it and have it look all like it's one take. But what's cool about podcasts, editing podcasts or editing streams, is that for the most part, you're not moving around that much. What's mostly moving is your mouth and your eyes. So when you do the edits, the cuts, it's really hard for people to even notice that you're cutting. Like this video is really cut up. If you look at the chat box, you'll see the chat is like jumping all around. Like sometimes it's empty, sometimes it's not. It's because they're cuts from all over the clip. And I just combine them together, and it just makes it seem like it's one good take, when in reality, it's really chopped up. And I kind of like that. It's like more freedom, to be honest. The problem, when I'm making an actual vlog, sometimes there's parts that I want to put together and I just can't, because you can see the scenery change. So I don't know. I think it's editing VODs, editing fucking live streams, podcasts is so much easier. Is the fucking men. The women's biological imperative isn't to fucking keep a relationship. It's to fucking be hot when she's fertile, have fucking kids, and then when she's old, to fucking take care of the village. They're not supposed to fucking have any type of fucking scrutiny or any of that shit. Men have to grind, gain fortitude, gain experience, and when they're older, that's when they're supposed to be fucking dominant and control of their fucking tribe and spread their genes. Whereas women are supposed to spread their genes earlier while they're still fertile. It's never gonna fucking change. So what's the point of fucking talking about it, beating a dead horse over and over and over again? Like, you're not accomplishing anything. I feel like he just has a chip on his shoulder at this point.
I fucking said it. Okay?
The summary is that most women are selfish. Move on. Your goal as a man is, by the age of 30, you better be established so that you can get the fucking bitches. You're a nobody. Why would the fucking bitches pick you? You have nothing. You don't have a personality. You have no experience. You have no stories. You've not grown up as a fucking human.
It's your job as the man, as soon as you get the girl, to pedestalize yourself so she looks up to you and feels like you're the prize.
When you have a girlfriend, the number one mistake that guys do is they abandon all their friends, they abandon all their hobbies, they focus all their attention on the girl. If you do that, you're cooked.
You've obviously spoken to your parents about this, right?
I actually haven't. My parents know what I do, but I'm not on the phone to them every day going, oh, you know, I just got DP'd.
Come on now, dog.
I'm 17 guys today.
Come on, man.
17 guys today is crazy.
It's not really what my parents would have wanted me to do.
Also,
no shit. Who the fuck wakes up, has a fucking kid, and says, you know what, I want my daughter to be a fucking whore. You know, I want her to get railed by 100 guys a day.
There's a reason why they call it hot girl summer and not hot girl life. She knows being a 304 is not in her best interests, okay?
Avid Gore Rango, you're broke. You're a brokey.
You're broke. You're fucking poor.
She's trying to cope here, but naturally, she can't, it fucks with her, right? This is why girls, they'll get buyer's remorse after they have sex.
You're poor. What color is your Bugatti? There is some dumb fucking rich loser who will marry this bitch. They get away from all fucking consequences.
Again, and this comes back to like women taking no accountability for their bad decisions. You deserve to be ridiculed and made fun of. This isn't appropriate.
In other words, you're a whore.
You're literally a 304. What do you think? Like, this is a deplorable profession, right?
I'll go back to what I said in the Nala Fitness stream. Women like this face a crazy dilemma, which I call the whore's dilemma. The whore's dilemma is the case where the woman is able to acquire money, attention, clout, but she cannot get respect. She'll never be able to get the respect that she wants. She'll wander through life trying to get respect after she finishes doing the degenerate behavior that she's engaged in now, wondering why she's unable to get it. She'll fucking use the money to open a business or fucking try to become an intellectual or become religious, all in the attempts to fucking get the one fucking thing that she wants, respect.
What do I always say?
I should write a fucking book. You know what's cool? It's so cool when you have a point of view and you fucking elaborate on it and you're watching like somebody else talk about the same thing that you're talking about, and at the very end, they say the exact same thing you said. That's a fucking good feeling. I guess it's the echo chamber that people always talk about, but it's a good feeling. The book should be called The Whore's Dilemma.
Fast money comes with slow problems. You've effectively sold your soul. So since you sold your soul, you no longer get the benefit of respect. That's just how it goes, right? Like, let's say this nigga, right? Let's say this guy right here, who you guys could tell this dude is a simp. He's not really red pill aware, this guy at all. You could tell from his demeanor, his tonality, the way that he speaks, the way he talks with her and shit like that. However, let's say he was interviewing a homeless man. And homeless man was like, yeah, just sucks, you know? Like, no one takes me seriously. No one respects me. We don't laugh at him, wouldn't we? We're just looking at him like, bro, you fucking loser. We'll roast him. Because he, as a man, should understand that there's consequences of bad decisions.
What Myron's missing here is that men and women, we don't operate in the same realms. Like, women can afford to live in a fantasy. Men cannot. And the problem is when men start living in a fantasy, that's when society collapses.
They don't want people to judge them. No, you deserve to be fucking judged. Shame is a very strong repellent to dottery. But we've done everything in our power in modern society to not hold women accountable for their poor decisions. Especially when it comes to sex work. Whatever. There's always gonna be a market for it. This is an uncomfortable reality. Like, you guys gotta realize that a lot of guys have a porn addiction, a lot of guys can't attract women. So there's always gonna be a demand for this shit. My job is to keep you away from this shit and to teach you how to identify these girls and never commit to them. Whether it's being a stripper, porn, OnlyFans, whatever. These girls, guys, have an inescapable level of trauma. What they don't tell you is that these women have a lot of fucking crazy shit in their minds because they've been through so much stuff. Maybe she wakes up randomly.
Maybe she wakes up randomly and stabs you to death. If I'm keeping it real. Bitches like that, they're unpredictable. Look, I've always said when a woman deviates from the social norms and they're doing some outrageous shit like pornography, they're capable of anything. She's a wild. Was I cooking in this video? Unpredictable. So you getting in a relationship with a girl like this puts your whole fucking life at risk. Some guy comes, fucking offers her $20,000, 30 bandos to kill you. You better believe she's gonna fucking start figuring out how to kill you.
Panic attacks. You don't know what the fuck is going on. She screams because she doesn't know how to handle her emotions. This is all waiting for you guys if you deal with a girl that comes from this profession.
100%.
And this is the ugly side that no one ever tells you whenever you deal with these women.
But it should be obvious. You should know this. I mean, I don't think that somebody has to go and tell you this. You should know that somebody who engages in stuff that's outside of the social norm, they deviate from the fucking acceptable behaviors of society, will be capable of anything. They're crazy.
Woman hater, hate speech advocate. I will take that so I can warn you about these fucking thoughts. Because I'd rather be called a misogynist or a woman-hating asshole and save you motherfuckers from wifing up these chicks than getting mainstream approval.
Sometimes Myron cooks, but he takes too fucking long to just fucking summarize it. We've seen enough here. I think we got the takeaway at this point, and there's really no reason in fucking watching Myron go on a crazy rant for another fucking 3 hours.
Now that I've matured, I've realized how demonic the adult industry actually is and how it systematically destroys the spirit. And I'm not even talking from a religious perspective, but a human one. I Slept with 100 Men in One Day is a YouTube documentary following OnlyFans sensation Lily Phillips and her quest to go viral for having sex with 100 men in 24 hours. I saw one comment on YouTube describing it as if it's like watching somebody commit suicide, except the person is still alive, and I think that's because it is spiritual suicide. Who is to blame here? The girl, exploiting herself to fill a market need of sad, perverted men.
Saying she's filling a market need is demonic. The truth is that these fucking guys, their brains are cooked. You guys got crazy TikTok porn brain and you're obsessed.
Making
no
millions
morals.
Of dollars in the process and building out a team to optimize the slop funnel that is her OnlyFans, or the men who continue to
I feel like she's worse than a whore at this point.
Relationships with the opposite sex and blow
Worse
their
than a
masculine
prostitute.
seed into a Kleenex for 6 seconds of euphoria, and then wonder why they feel like shit all the time. Girls like her are ruining their lives. It doesn't take a genius to recognize that this is not good for the soul. Watch any reformed mattress actress reflect on their time in the industry, and they have a 1,000-cock stare. Men, I find it pathetic how lost, hopeless, and desperate they have become. Literally.
So far, guys, what do you think of the edit? Is this an entertaining edit that kept you guys engaged and wanting to watch more, or is it too boring and too long, dragging on? Let me know.
Crossing country lines to get a sniff of Lily Phillips.
Oh yeah, the TTD says lol 100 cock stare. Yeah, when he said that, it made me laugh so fucking hard. That, and also he said mattress actress. I've never heard the phrase mattress actress before. I gotta use that again in the future. I think it's, if you're from a different continent altogether and you bought a fucking plane ticket to fly to where this bitch is at just to fucking catch an STD, I think that's fucking crazy. You guys are sick. You guys are cooked in the head.
Men are deluded into thinking that they're getting farm-to-table pornography. Yeah.
Homie said that they think they're getting homegrown porn.
She really cares about you, bro.
She really cares about you, bro. It's crazy. You guys are dumb as hell if you believe that.
Now, when I first
desperate,
heard
weak
about this,
motherfuckers.
I had to do some research. Far too often, you'll see headlines of OnlyFans girls doing dumb shit that turns out to just be rage bait for legacy media to gobble up. And what I saw would kill a Victorian child. Call me a black pill loser, I do not care. It always makes it worse when the girl is conventionally attractive. This is a pretty girl. She didn't have to do this. Are you saying?
She's ordinary though. Tell me that she didn't have to do this. It's not that she's like you. She has no unique characteristic at all. She's an ordinary, common, LA looking blonde girl. You go to LA, you go to Miami, there's 100,000 of those girls there that look just like her. That's why she's doing this, because she needed something to stand out of the crowd.
Lily Phillips, a 23-year-old OnlyFans star living in London.
She's a 23-year-old child. She's literally a teenager.
No, don't call her a fucking child. She's a grown-ass woman, and she's gonna have to fucking attend to the consequences of her actions. What bothers me, and I'm gonna say it one fucking last time, what bothers me is the infantilization of women. If it's a guy, infantilization. I don't know why I struggle with that fucking word. There was like 3 takes. I had to take 3 takes before I got it right. Doing something crazy that's gonna fucking ruin his life, and he's doing it at the age of 23 or even younger. If he's doing it at the age of 19, everybody attacks him. They say this young man is making bad decisions, yada yada yada, and they come down on the guy like a bag of stones. But when it's a female, everyone's like, oh, she's a victim, oh, she didn't know better. They never say young woman, they just say child, girl. And it's like, no, like, she should be held to the exact same standard as a young man. And the truth is that she's made her decision. She's gonna have to deal with it for the rest of her life.
University.
And she probably still get out with a get out of free jail card. And she's gonna fucking be rich.
Anyway, could make a little bit of money.
What do you mean by anyway?
That was just being a...
Sell your soul for $1 is crazy.
I've just always had quite like a sexual nature.
In other words, she's always been a whore is what she's trying to say. She doesn't have anything unique about her. Her only fucking recourse was to fucking sell her body. And I have no sympathy for a person like this. When she hits 30 and her life's all fucked up, nobody forced you to do this. Nobody tricked you into it. You made your decision. You got to live with your decision. It makes me so fucking annoyed when I see Lana Rhodes and the other fucking porn stars on fucking TV and on podcasts complaining about how their life is fucked up now. That's your decision. You made the decision. When a guy makes a bad decision and they fuck up their whole life, nobody has sympathy for that. Stop putting these women on a pedestal. Stop fucking acting like they're children and babies. It's a fucking grown-ass woman. She made her decision, let her live with it.
Imagine being like a level 3 OnlyFans girl. You're a local legend and make a couple $100 a month, but you never really make it to the big leagues. That's gotta hurt.
I didn't think it would turn into like my whole career. 23 guys all at once, and like some people would be like, you're insane, like I would have to be paid to do that. And I'm like, no, that's just fun. Just how much I loved it. I was just like, why am I doing a whole degree?
That's a crazy fucking thought. To say that you were in college getting your degree, you started doing OnlyFans, and you started thinking to yourself, why am I getting this degree? I just want to get fucking plowed by random dudes.
3 guys at the same time is a little different than 100 back to back to back to back to back. I don't want to get...
No, I don't know what's worse. Babe, what's worse? 23 guys at once or 100 guys in a day? By the way, I was going to put the Philion video first when I was editing this, but I felt like the pace of the Philion video was slower. Am I tripping? My girlfriend said both.
You are a businesswoman.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And then this fucking guy who's interviewing her is pathetic. He's simping so fucking hard. It's disgusting.
I've seen you say on podcasts and things before that your family and your parents are proud of you and what you've achieved.
Obviously at the start they were a bit apprehensive.
What do you mean you have supportive family and friends? What crack cocaine are you smoking? Real friends hold each other accountable. Real friends have your back. Real friends advise you to not do stupid shit.
Philion, you're making a mistake here though. The mistake you're making is you're not realizing that most people have fucking fickle morals. And the moment this bitch starts making millions of dollars, the same family that was fucking against what she's doing is now gonna be circling around her trying to get fucking money out of her. She's already too far gone. They don't care. They just want to fucking make a bag at this point.
I simply can't get over how cucked being an OnlyFans guy is. You are paying your hard-earned money, relinquishing it to your dommy mommy, but in reality, you're paying other dudes to just make you hard. Huh?
When you put it like that, it sounds crazy.
Your hand, and Jeremy on the other side is telling you how to stroke it. Yeah, what does the average Lily Phillips enjoyer look like?
Fucking gooner.
Hi, Lily. Can I get a sniff?
Can I get a sniff is crazy.
She used to think it was a real special thing. As soon as I actually did it and had, I kind of realised that it wasn't special. And also that I just really loved it and really enjoyed it, and that I wanted to do it way more often.
And do you think...
Then they drop in like the casual fucking McLaren. They dropped in the fucking casual McLaren in the video. That better not be her fucking car though.
Lily Phillips makes many self-deprecating remarks throughout the documentary, but this one was especially bleak. She implies that no sane man will ever love her or want to commit to her. Instead, whoever marries her will be one poor bastard, and he might as well pimp her out to other men as a prostitute.
That's crazy. That's a fucking insane, dark thing to
finding a man to settle down with at some point in her life. Yeah, of course.
There's always gonna be some fucking loser. She'll fucking be able to make a shit ton of money and then find some fucking loser who will fucking settle for her.
These men need to be
Men? He called them men? You animals, yeah?
Taken out back like Lenny. They need to be
taken out back like Lenny.
Just keep looking at the rabbits, bud. You'll be fine.
I want you to take it and eat it.
Well done, thanks for being my loser. Bye.
That was very interesting.
It's kind of fun. You're kind of like playing an acting role. In a sense.
I'm about to go band for band with the Gooners and drop fat YouTube stacks.
4.
That is pathetic. Look at the phone.
This is where the
Those are all fucking guys filling out an application to fucking sleep with this whore.
are coming through.
And we're gonna pretend that incels and femcels have it the same. Look at her phone. Like dogs.
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone.
That's an insult to dogs.
She said, we prioritize the ones with STI checks. That doesn't mean every single person is going to have an STD test.
That's the craziest part. That bitch is clean. You guys are. When I was editing this, there's a whole chunk of this that I cut out. But essentially, she slept with like a bunch of these guys with no fucking STD checks and like ate their fucking liquids and like did all this crazy shit. And then he was like, you know, you can get AIDS from that. And she was like, really? She didn't even know. Or maybe she doesn't care. Crazy, man.
Insane? Buddy, your dad's mates, his blokes at the local tavern, the pub, are raving about you.
Hey, Steve, ain't this your daughter? This is your daughter.
I view women who do porn the same way as I would view a schizophrenic man walking around punching himself in the head repeatedly. If I were to say, this man is unwell, he needs to stop being allowed to walk around punching himself in the head, the response to that would not be, stop infantilizing him, he has agency. Why? Because we recognize that the schizophrenic man walking around punching himself in the head is not normal. He is doing something contrary to sanity. He is harming his decisions in the first place. Their autonomy is irrelevant and certainly isn't a reflection of women in general.
I don't agree with that take. I honestly don't agree with that take. Yes, I do agree. Originally, what I wanted to do with that part was I wanted to have that sound effect, like when there's a bomb that's dropped, boom, and then there's like the humming sound. And I wanted to lower his fucking voice and have it like with the hum, like he's just yapping. But I couldn't find the fucking sound effect to do it. They are that at least this chick at this level is mentally ill. When if I nailed that, that would have been a fucking sick edit. That fucking exonerates her of the fucking consequences of her decisions.
At first, I thought she was doing this for the love of the game, whatever that means. But now I think that she's lying. I think that she's convinced herself that she's doing it because she loves it and it has a financial incentive.
Once you're this deep in it, you have to cope, disassociate, and fucking say that you're happy because if not, what are you gonna do? Jump out of a fucking building?
I left Lily's house with more questions than answers.
I left Lily's house with more questions than answers to be fucking printed out, put inside a fucking picture frame, and put on the wall.
Couldn't understand why
she was simping, first of all.
What she was doing, and whether it was truly what she wanted to be doing.
It seems like the only person who thinks this is a flex is Lily and or her team. Nobody else thinks this is cool. Everyone else is depressed.
Outside of porn, outside of OnlyFans, I seriously think that this bitch has a fucking mental issue. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. Some of the stuff she's saying is crazy.
Cap. She's capping.
I kind of love like ruffling feathers a little bit. People think I'm like so sad and stuff like that. That could not be like further from the truth.
A few moments later.
So pressure to have to make them come.
Lily offered to show me the aftermath of their stunt.
It looks like this girl just saw a 6-dimensional demon.
Holy shit.
That's disgusting.
And there's Rose. That's nice. Did one of the guys?
He did the meme. He did the fucking meme.
When was the last time you ate?
I think I had a yam yam. Yam yam, is that what they're called? A little pastry. And I think I had a sandwich, and that was kind of, and then the rest come.
That's crazy. You can't make this shit up, man. She is fucking rage baiting. The rest is cum, she said. Oh my fucking god.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Sorry. Okay. Just take
yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Is she crying? What the fuck did you say to her?
Bro, hug her, bud. Do something.
Hug her, bud.
Maybe not.
Philion said hug her, bud. You have no soul. Your soul is gone.
You shouldn't have done this. Why are you doing this? If your instinct is not immediate revulsion and instead it's some sort of empowerment, you seriously need to get your brain checked.
Fraction of like you feeling pressure to have to make them come if like you haven't spent enough time with them and feeling like they didn't, like you didn't give them a good time. They're like, what, you're not gonna make me finish? I've come all this way. Like kind of like guilt tripping me a little bit.
Fucking traumatic event. This bitch is out of her fucking mind.
5, 6 guys.
And the fact that society is sitting here watching it, rooting for her to continue is crazy. It speaks more about us than her, I think.
But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, if I didn't have the video.
The bitch is doing the fucking one eye blink at a time. Fucking short circuiting over here.
I've done 100, you know.
It's almost
You guys
like
did join
she
this
just
stream
speed ran
towards the end, I guess.
degeneracy and got one-shotted by the trauma. What did you think was going to be the outcome of this?
I certainly didn't expect to see Lily so upset at the end of it all.
Bad friends, bad family, bad ideas, bad vibes.
But my confusion was only added to in the days following our filming with Lily, as she
And homie probably was trying to be number 101.
announced to her fans that in February of 2025, she would be sleeping with 1,000 men in a single day to break the world record.
Well, I'll see you guys in February for the next episode of Black Mirror.
Now let's see Paul Allen's video.
So,
What'd
ever
you-
since I saw that
So what do you
video-
guys think? What do you guys think? Was it good? Or was it lame? And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 videos that I wanted to react to. We'll be reacting to these 4 videos when I get back from the break. You guys, thank you for watching the stream. I'm going to take a quick break. Be back around 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Girlfriend said no. She said, no, I won't be back by 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Oh, shit. She said we're going to be clapping cheeks. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a afternoon. I'll be back a little bit later. Thank you guys for joining the stream. If you're not following, go ahead and follow me if you're on Kick or Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that fucking notification bell so you don't miss future videos. But it's your boy, Scott Leonard. Your boy's tired. Gonna take a little break. I'm out.